Hello, welcome. I am doing the Pisces DM reading on their thoughts, feelings, and actions. I didn't put on any music and I just realized that. So I did a little TikTok short and this is the full version. So if you want to watch the 3-minute version, it's over there. And here we are going to talk about their thoughts, feelings, and actions. This is not a full relationship spread. This is just for the DM. Their guidance cards and what lesson they're kind of currently looking at, and then we are going to pull the relationship cards, which I will pull now just so in case I get any clarification cards. They are right there. Okay. So, in their thoughts, we are heavily seeing that they are wanting to be the leader of their own experience. They are wanting to be in control in their divine masculine energy, which is beautiful. We get a sense here that they have gone through something quite heartbreaking that was keeping them stuck in the past. I wouldn't be surprised here if there had been no communication or movement for quite a while. Because they had to learn, these cards go so well together to me for some reason. They had to learn the power of their own voice. They had to learn the power of their own expression. And part of the way that they went through learning that was to be trapped in situations where they couldn't fully express their truth. Okay, so for them, as I'm seeing it right now, that is a deal breaker. They want to be in positions in their life where they are able to express their full truth. They also want to be able to be confident enough to express their full truth. And part of the truth that needs expressing for them is that they have been to rock bottom. They have been, to the depths of the bottom of this ocean that they exist in, their feelings, okay? Actually, this is thoughts, but I do feel like this has to do with their feelings. And it is because of this experience, because of the reflection in their mind of this experience that they have experienced. So these two cards just fell out. That their actions, that their feelings are so clear. Their feelings are so clear. That part of what happened in this scenario up here was that they rejected or were rejected a love offer. Now, it could have been you or it could have been someone else. My guess here is that you two had come together and then gone apart after they chose a karmic, that they got somewhat trapped in that lesson. Because we see tremendous overthinking here with the Nine of Swords. These two cards together just show that they were in this prison, because the Garden and the Gate card is very much like the Eight of Swords card, and that at some point they very much lost hope for this ever turning around. And they did reject an offer or were rejected. But now it is time for them to come full circle here. Because in their feelings, something has triggered this huge desire for them to want celebration, right? The Four of Wands and the Silver card and the Knight of Wands all show me huge desire to celebrate life, to also have somewhat of a stability, but to understand that they have the capacity to create something great from something awful. We have the Fool card, which is very much this energy for me right here. So if in the past they did not begin the cycle that they wanted, I believe that that is what they are feeling now. They are feeling the loss and regret from, the opportunity that they know that they missed with you. And we see these two cards coming out. So it's very much, again, to me, they chose a different situation. If that's not your story, it could be something else, but that is typically what happens with the DM. And so, with the Yin Yang card in reverse, there may be a feeling for them that they will not live up to your expectations, right? I get the huge feeling, and I'm surprised we haven't seen the Empress come out, because the Empress is kind of all over this reading, but they're seeing you like this. Extremely in touch with the divine, extremely in touch with your intuitive side, with the ability to co-create with spirit. And I do think you probably went through some form of cleansing, rebirth, beginning, where equally you were getting more in tune with your authentic truth. Because the three cards we see here are very much in the colors of the crown chakra and the third eye. And we see that miraculous healing, authentic truth, and intervention and purpose all happened, which means somehow the divine intervened for the masculine, and the goddess Isis brought tremendous miraculous healing and showed them the truth somehow. There was a revelation that they had. Look, there was a revelation they had of the truth, of who they actually are. Now, they may not yet be speaking this truth, but they definitely know their future and what's coming. So, in their actions, they want to build something stable, right? We see the Three of Pentacles with the Four of Wands. That's an incredibly stable structure that's wanting to be built. And they don't just want to build it by themselves or even just with you, but they want it built through the divine. They want it sanctioned, blessed, consecrated, and holy. That is what is coming through with these three cards. They want a holy structure around them and this divine relationship. They want to live in truth. Do you see the Four again? The Four is very, very prominent. So I'm not going to read the relationship cards in reverse. It just doesn't make any sense, honestly. So let's see. These are just the cards on the top of the deck. I can already tell you they are extremely good just from what I just saw. Okay. 10 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Three of Cups, right? we have the Knight of Cups, Justice, and the Nine of Swords once again. Man holding a heart, attachment, door to romance. Okay, again, this is my most stable, solid card. And here we have basically the Sun card and then a very much a providing card. So, you know, there is a desire that this masculine has bought into, that they are going to move forward towards the truth. And the truth is that they want a highly auspicious, passion-filled, celebratory, emotionally fulfilling, romantic, and stable union. Now, are there things still to be dealt with that are plaguing them? Yes. They have emotional fears about moving forward. There is some emotional wounding here that is still preventing them a bit from moving forward. And that is what is going to be dealt with in this next phase. So let's just take a few of these. So as we are in Aries, the energy of the self is very high, right? Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Romance. Cupid arrow strikes. So there is a huge amount, that's the bottom of the deck, time. There's a huge emphasis here that there is a sacred, holy nature to this relationship that needs honoring. And they want to be vulnerable enough to be romantic. They want to give you that. I do think criticizing either yourself or them will not get you to that place, right? When we trigger each other, we need to resolve those triggers inside of ourselves. And that's the only way that twin flames move forward. We can't, we don't resolve those things with the other person. We have to do that work internally and then come back together. So whenever you're pointing the finger at them, that won't do anything for the union. So, yeah. Do you have any messages for us, Divine Director? It just says that you are being highly guided from your intuition, and you know this, to just follow your own best guidance at all times. A lot of you, this is just what's coming through. A lot of you would do very well to deep spring clean, especially, this is so weird. Please be careful because I don't know the chemical interaction of this, but they're saying frankincense, burning it or using it to like wash down surfaces in your house. Please check if that oil hurts things, because I have to think that it does. But using it to cleanse and purify, even like frankincense incense or the oil diffused, will bring about a nice new rebirth, and just like really like getting all the dust, the dirt, washing your walls, they're showing me, and like sanctifying your space, making it as holy as you feel like it needs to be, as your divine presence, it grows, so should your space. So I hope that this has served you. I think this is just such a beautiful message. There's so much positivity coming through from your masculine right now. It's almost wanting to make me cry because it's so beautiful. How much they want to provide stability in their life, and how they're moving in that direction. And yes, there maybe have been times where they lost their footing, or they lost their direction, or they really took a turn that they regret. But as we all know, that's how we learn. And so you being able to cleanse also your heart and make your, oh, this is so beautiful. They're saying to cleanse your heart while you're cleansing your home, and make your heart holy, make your heart purified, make your heart the place where love lives. I hope that reaches who it needs to reach. A lot of love to you. If you would like me to do this for you or any of my other energy work, I am on Fiverr. You can contact me there. I do all sorts of twin flame energy work. I do protection work for your home. I can do theta healing and all sorts of other services. I'm not the fastest in the world. I do take my time, and I always work with spirit. So spirit directs me, and sometimes that takes time. And yeah, lots of love to you. I very, very much appreciate what twin flames do. I love for you. Bye.